Information in the media, What is it and how to detect it? By Anne-Marie Warren. What exactly is fake news? And where does it come from? Does it come from Facebook, Twitter, smartphones? And how to tell the difference between the fake and the facts. It's important we learn how to recognize the false information within the media to become a more informed voter and citizen. Fake news consists of misinformation and disinformation. What is the difference between the two? Let's start by discussing misinformation. Misinformation is content that is false, misleading, or taken out of context. It's shared without an intent to harm, while disinformation is false information, but it was shared with an intent to deceive and cause harm. So while misinformation could be a miscommunication of statistics within an article, disinformation is a deliberate miscommunication of statistics within an article. While both are seen in the news and categorized as fake news, they are different because they have different intentions. Continually, there are different types of misinformation and disinformation, and this is going to be important when recognizing fake news. So let's begin with satire or parody. There's no intention for harm. So think of a political cartoon that is put out for satirical means. It's not meant as harmful. It's just a playful thing that is used in the media, but sometimes people can take it out of context, which can lead to the creation of disinformation and misinformation within the media to create that fake news. Next, we have misleading content, which is information that is meant to mislead you. So this would be an example of disinformation. Imposter content is when genuine sources are impersonated. This happens on Twitter or Facebook, where you think you're reading something reliable and you're not. Fabricated content. It's content that's designed to deceive, just like disinformation. False connection. When headlines, visuals, or captions don't support the content. This is meant to grab your attention. Sometimes people only read the headline and then they're misguided and they continue to put out misinformation on Facebook, Twitter, and within the media. False context is when genuine content is shared with false contextual information, meaning this is really, really true, this actually happened, but they're not using true and supportive facts to back it up. And finally, we have manipulated content, which is when genuine information or imagery is manipulated to deceive. So again, that kind of goes with the last one. You have this real information, but it's getting manipulated. And with all of these different types of misinformation and disinformation within the media, you can kind of start to see and understand why fake news occurs. Because of so many different ways news can be spread, it's dangerous. People will fall down this quote-unquote fake news hole. And it's dangerous because you're spreading information about important political updates. And this is going to affect how people vote and how people view the other side. Part of the reason there's so much polarization within the country is because there's not respect for the other side. And this fake news is only making that worse. Now that we know what it is, let's learn how to recognize it. This list offers great advice, and I think the most important are read past that headline, check where it was published, look out for bias, and think before you share.